Archangel Michael says, you survived what was meant to destroy you and now your reward is being delivered. Read before the window closes. My beloved child, let me start with a line that will echo in your heart long after this moment ends. The storms you walked through were not accidents. They were invitations. Invitations to rise. Invitations to awaken. Invitations to meet the Viren of yourself that only pressure could reveal. Today, as you hear these words, I want you to feel something shifting around you, something ancient, something powerful, something that carries the unmistakable presence of Archangel Michael. Because this is not just a message. This is a summoning, a calling into the destiny you were always meant to claim. From the very first second of your life, unseen battles have been fought on your behalf. Some nights you cried without knowing why. Some mornings you woke up feeling heavy, as if you were carrying a weight that didn't belong to you. And yet you kept going. You kept breathing. You kept standing even when everything around you whispered that you should fall. And now Archangel Michael speaks. He says, you survived what was meant to destroy you. And now your reward is being delivered. Pause for a moment and let that truth sink into your bones. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every setback, every sleepless night, none of it was wasted. You were being shaped, not shattered. You were being prepared, not punished. There is a reason you didn't break. There is a reason you're hearing this message right now. There is a reason your heart is beating faster at these words. Because the window is open, but not for long. Archangel Michael is stepping forward with a force that feels like a rising sun behind your soul. He is placing a shield over your fears and a sword in your spirit. Not a sword to fight others, but a sword to cut away doubt, delay, and the illusions that kept you small. Listen carefully. He is saying that the same fire that burnt you is the fire that refined you. The same darkness that confused you is the darkness that awakened you. The same people who underestimated you were unknowingly preparing a stage for your comeback. But here's the part most people never see. When your life feels like it is falling apart, it is often falling open. Open to blessings, open to breakthroughs, open to opportunities that were waiting for you to become the person capable of receiving them. Archangel Michael says, you have reached that point. Your reward is not just coming. It is being delivered. It's already in motion, already on the way, already vibrating toward you like a magnet drawn to its match. But this next line is the one that matters most. Read before the window closes. Because a divine window is like a sunrise, it does not wait. It appears. It glows. It pours out its light and then it moves on. Right now you are in the glow. The glow of restoration. The glow of divine timing. The glow of a destiny moment that very few people ever recognize until it has already passed. This moment will demand a choice from you. A simple one. Will you step into the life that is trying to reach you? Because something huge is shifting. You may already feel it. Your intuition becoming louder, your dreams becoming clearer, your spirit becoming lighter, your past becoming smaller, your future becoming brighter. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Archangel Michael has been guarding you even in seasons when you felt unprotected. He has been guiding you even when you felt lost. And he has been strengthening you even when you felt broken. But now he is rewarding you. He says the reward will not look small. It will not arrive quietly. It will not be something you can ignore. It will feel like the door you have been knocking on for years has finally opened. It will feel like the pain that drained you has suddenly released you. It will feel like every no you heard in the past was only clearing the way for the one yes that changes everything. Your reward holds 3 divine signatures. 1. Restoration. What was taken from you will return in a better form. 2. Revelation. Truth will rise and clarity will clear the fog around your life. 3. Redirection. You will be placed exactly where you were always meant to be. And the most surprising part, you won't have to chase this blessing. He is already chasing you. Every angelic sign around you, the repeated numbers, the sudden chills, the mysterious peace is proof that the delivery has begun. The window is open, but time is moving. Stay with me because each part of this script will reveal something deeper, something stronger, something you were meant to hear right now in this moment of your life, something huge is waiting for you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give," and heaven will open over you. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. My beloved child, let me open this chapter with a truth that arrives like a sudden burst of light. Some miracles do not walk toward you. They run. And right now, something is running toward you faster than your doubts can keep up. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel the shift. The vibration, the quiet electricity in the air. That feeling is not imagination. It is confirmation. It is the echo of Archangel Michael moving closer, carrying the reward that was written for you long before the world tried to dim your spirit. You survived storms that were designed to break your courage. You endured nights when your own thoughts felt like heavy shadows closing in on you. You walked through seasons where everything felt uncertain and fragile. But even then something inside you refused to surrender. That something was not weakness. It was destiny. It was purpose. It was the fire that Archangel Michael planted in your soul before you even understood what strength actually meant. And now that fire is preparing to illuminate everything that once felt dark. There is a moment in every transformation when the soul suddenly remembers who it is. Not the wounded version, not the tired version, not the doubted or dismissed version, but the version that was created with authority, clarity, and power. You are stepping into that moment now. And this is why your spirit feels different. You are no longer surviving. You are rising. You are no longer fighting for space. You are being led to a place that was always yours. Archangel Michael speaks again. And his message grows even more intense. You did not survive by accident. You survived because your future demanded it. Imagine that. Your future insisted that you stay. Your purpose refused to let go of you. Your destiny pushed back against everything that tried to silence you. That is how divinely protected you have always been. Nothing could remove you because your story is not finished. Not even close. And right now, the reward that is being delivered to you isn't just a blessing. It is a divine turning point. It is the kind of moment where your past finally releases its grip. where the heaviness that followed you begins to dissolve, where the path ahead becomes clearer than it has ever been. Can you feel that lightness creeping in? A shift in your chest. That quiet sense that something important is unfolding around you. It is the presence of Archangel Michael preparing your spirit for what is coming. But there is something you must understand. People often think blessings arrive quietly, slowly, gently. Not this time. Your reward is arriving like a wave, powerful enough to wash away everything that once held you back. It will come with clarity that exposes the lies you once believed about yourself. It will come with opportunities that align perfectly with your purpose. It will come with relationships that honor your soul instead of draining it. It will come with doors opening so widely that you will wonder why you ever accepted closed ones. Listen closely because this is important. Archangel Michael says, your heart will be the first to sense the arrival before the blessing touches your hands. It will touch your spirit. You may already notice it. The sudden urge to let go, the unexpected calm, the quiet confidence rising inside you, even without evidence. This is the preparation. This is the universe making room for what you are about to receive. And while you absorb this message, let me remind you, if you are feeling this connection, if these words are resonating with something deep inside you, then make sure you share this message, comment your affirmation, and subscribe so you never miss what is meant for your soul. Not because it helps the channel, but because it becomes your declaration. It becomes your agreement with the destiny unfolding before you. When you speak your belief, you strengthen your reception. When you share your belief, you expand your energy. When you act on your belief, you activate your blessing. Archangel Michael now draws your attention to something powerful. The wounds that once felt unbearable have turned into wisdom that nothing can steal. The heartbreak that once drained you has opened a deeper understanding of love. The betrayal that once shattered your trust has sharpened your intuition. The silence you endured has expanded your inner strength. You are not who you were before the struggle. You are wiser, sharper, stronger. You are someone who can carry blessings without losing yourself. And this is exactly why your reward is being sent now. You have become ready in ways you don't even realize. You have grown into a version of yourself that is capable of holding abundance, not just chasing it. You have developed the resilience to stand tall even when the world feels heavy. You have reached the point where blessings can settle into your life without slipping through cracks created by old wounds. Archangel Michael says, you are prepared. You are positioned. You are protected. There is something breathtaking about the way your story is turning. You are stepping into a timeline where your tears become testimonies, where your delays become divine redirections, where your pain becomes the proof of your perseverance. And the most beautiful part is that none of this is happening in fragments. It is unfolding as a complete restoration. Emotional, spiritual, financial, relational. The blessing will touch every corner of your life. But before this chapter closes, hear this clearly. You must stay alert. You must stay present. You must stay open. The window of divine timing is active, but it is not endless. Do not let fear distract you. Do not let doubt delay you. Do not let your past convince you that you are not worthy of what is coming. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are rising. And the universe knows your name. Stay till the end. There is a link in the description if this word became a turning point for you tonight and you feel led to help bring it to someone else who is still in the waiting season. It only costs a coffee. Every seed planted in a work like this emerges as a word that helps someone through their darkest hour. My beloved child, let me open this moment with a line that feels like a tremor beneath your feet. When destiny decides to move, nothing in existence can stand in its way. And right now, destiny is moving toward you with a force you have not felt before. You may not fully understand why everything around you feels heavier and lighter at the same time, why your heart beats differently, why your spirit feels both on edge and deeply calm. But Archangel Michael does. He has been waiting for the exact second your soul reached this level of readiness. Because what approaches now is not ordinary. It is divine. You have walked through chapters that would have broken others. You carried burdens that were never visible to the world. Yet they shaped you, stretched you, and sculpted you into someone who can no longer fit into the limits you once accepted. There were nights you prayed silently, hoping something, anything, would change. There were days when you held yourself together even though your spirit was falling apart inside. And through all of that, something extraordinary was happening. You were being refined. You were being awakened. You were being prepared for a reward that your past self could not have carried. Archangel Michael steps closer with a message that arrives like a spark striking dry earth. Your resilience has unlocked a divine shift. Think about that. Your strength did not go unnoticed. Your perseverance did not disappear into the background. Every tear, every doubt, every silent endurance became a signal to the heavens that you were ready for something greater than the pain you endured. And now the shift begins. You may feel it subtly at first, like a quiet stirring inside your spirit, a strange sense of expectation, a pull that feels like a whisper calling your name. This is the beginning of alignment. This is the energy of what has already been sent your way. Archangel Michael says, your blessing is not being prepared. It is already on the move, already traveling toward you, already pushing through barriers that once delayed it, already shaping itself into the form that will fit perfectly into your life. You survived what was meant to destroy you. And now your survival is echoing through the spiritual realm like a victorious declaration. This is why your reward is arriving with such urgency. Not because you asked for it, but because you earned it. Not because you chased it, but because you grew into it. You became someone who can receive without fear. Someone who can embrace without hesitation. Someone who can carry abundance without losing your identity. But the powerful part is this. You are about to step into a season where everything that once confused you will suddenly make sense. The betrayals will reveal their lessons. The delays will show their purpose. The separations will prove their protection. The struggles will become the reason you rise so effortlessly. Now you will look back and realize that nothing happened against you. Everything happened for you. And here's where Archangel Michael intensifies his message. He says, there is a reason you're hearing these words at this exact time. You are standing at the doorway of a divine timeline, one shift in your energy, one moment of awareness, one opening of your spirit, and everything begins to accelerate. Your dreams will no longer feel far away. Your desires will no longer feel out of reach. Your purpose will no longer feel confusing or distant. What once felt impossible will become inevitable. But to step fully into this awakening, your soul must stay connected. Your voice must declare your openness. Your heart must remain aligned. So take a moment and anchor yourself into this journey. And if these words resonate deeply, share this message, comment your affirmation, and subscribe so you never miss another breakthrough meant for your soul. This is more than action. It is alignment. It is your way of saying, I am ready. I'm stepping into what is mine. Your transformation is not happening somewhere out there in the distance. It is happening inside you right now. Quietly shifting your frequency so you can attract what belongs to your future, not your past. And the more you notice these changes, the more you will understand that the struggles you endured weren't punishment. They were positioning. They placed you exactly where you needed to be so that your blessing could find you without obstruction. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a season of divine clarity. You will suddenly understand why certain people left, why certain situations ended, why certain opportunities were blocked, not because you were unworthy, but because you were being redirected to something far more aligned with your soul's truth. You are walking into a path where peace flows naturally, where abundance feels normal, where healing becomes effortless, where love meets you without resistance. And as this transformation unfolds, you will notice subtle signs around you, signs that confirm the shift is real, signs that reflect your inner growth, signs that reveal how protected you have always been. Archangel Michael has never left your side. Not for a moment. He shielded you from unseen dangers, from emotional storms, from spiritual attacks, from paths that would have dimmed your light. And now he leads you into the phase where you finally receive what was always meant for you. Before this moment closes, let this truth settle into your heart. You are walking toward a future that matches your worth, not your wounds. You are stepping into a chapter where blessings arrive without chaos, where breakthroughs come without struggle, where love meets you without confusion. This is your turn. This is your shift. This is your awakening. Don't skip, my beloved child. Let me open this moment with a line that feels like it shatters the silence around your soul. The breakthrough you've been sensing is not your imagination. It is your destiny knocking louder. And right now that knock is growing stronger, more insistent, more undeniable. Because what's approaching you is not a small shift, not a minor change, but a life-altering turning point that Archangel Michael has been orchestrating long before you realized how close you were to transformation. There comes a time when the weight of your past can no longer hold on to you. A time when the energy that once shaped your struggles begins to lose its grip. You may not see it fully yet, but the energy around you has already begun to break open. You might feel a strange lightness on some days, as if something heavy has quietly lifted. You might feel restless on others, as if your spirit is searching for a door that hasn't appeared yet. These sensations are Zen. They are signals that the old cycle is dissolving and the new one is preparing to take its place. Archangel Michael steps forward with a powerful message that carries the vibration of truth. You are entering the chapter you once thought you were not strong enough to reach. Let that sink into your heart. For so long you have carried doubts about your own worth, wondering whether your dreams were too big or your spirit too broken. But here you are not only standing but rising beyond the limitations that once felt like walls around your life. You have outgrown every version of yourself that depended on fear. And now you are stepping into the Varayan that knows its divine origin. Your survival was not an accident. The wounds you carried, the tears you hid, the heartbreaks you endured, they were chapters, not conclusions. You were never meant to stay in the places where your soul felt smaller than your potential. You were never meant to be trapped in situations where your light was dimmed. Every ending you experienced was secretly making room. Every loss you faced was clearing space. Every delay you lived through was positioning you for something far greater than what you thought you were losing. Archangel Michael reveals that your reward is not simply arriving. It is accelerating. Your energy has shifted so dramatically that what once moved slowly is now racing toward you. Every prayer you whispered, every hope you clung to, every dream you protected is aligning into one powerful moment of manifestation. And the most amazing part is that the blessing coming your way carries divine timing, divine precision, and divine intention. Nothing about it is random. Nothing about it is delayed. Nothing about it is small. But as this blessing approaches, your spirit is being stretched. You may feel overwhelmed some days, as if too much is changing at once. You may feel emotional for no clear reason. You may feel moments of intense clarity followed by moments of deep exhaustion. This is not chaos. This is calibration. The universe is adjusting your energy to match the size of the blessings being delivered. When your future expands, your spirit must expand with it. This is why you're feeling everything so deeply right now. And in this moment of transformation, it's important to stay connected, aligned, and aware. So even as you listen, take a breath, and anchor yourself into this journey. And if these words touch something inside you, if they make your heart feel understood, then make sure you share this message, comment your affirmation, and subscribe so that you stay aligned with every divine message meant for your soul. These actions aren't just interactions. They are devorations. Each one says, I am ready. I welcome what is mine. I step with purpose into the future calling me. And now let's go deeper. Archangel Michael says, the situations that once drained you will soon lose their power. The people who misunderstood you will fade from your path. The environments that limited your growth will no longer hold any influence over your journey. You are shifting into a frequency where old energies cannot follow you. And this is why certain things feel like they are falling apart, slipping away, or dissolving quietly from your life. It is not loss. It is liberation. A new alignment is happening around you. A new foundation is forming beneath you. A new identity is emerging within you. You are beginning to see yourself not as someone who barely survived it, but as someone who is destined to rise. And this realization will change everything. It will shift the way you speak, the choices you make, the boundaries you set, the dreams you pursue. You will stop apologizing for your light. You will stop shrinking for anyone's comfort. You will stop doubting your gift. Archangel Michael wants you to feel this truth in your bones. Nothing that was taken from you compares to what is being prepared for you. Your future holds restoration, but not the kind that merely returns what was lost. This restoration is overflowing, elevated, multiplied. It is the kind that makes you grateful for every detour because now you see where they were leading. The blessings ahead are not replacements. They are upgrades. You will experience clarity so sharp that it cuts through confusion like sunlight breaking through clouds. You will see opportunities that were hidden from you before. You will attract people who honor your spirit. You will walk paths that feel like they were designed just for you. And the deeper you step into this new phase, the more you will realize that everything you lost was making space for everything you're now ready to receive. But before you move forward, let these final words echo inside you. You are stepping into a moment that has been waiting for you. A moment that carries promise, purpose, and power. A moment that will feel like emergence, like awakening, like arrival. You are not walking into your future. Your future is walking toward you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. My beloved child, let me open this moment with a line that feels like it rises from the center of your destiny. When the universe decides your time has come, nothing can hold back the flood of blessings meant for you. And right now, that flood is gathering strength. You may not hear it fully, but you can feel the vibrations. You can sense the shift. Something in your spirit has been alert, awakened, almost on edge. Not because something bad is approaching, but because something enormous is preparing to arrive. There is a sacred stillness before every divine breakthrough. A silence that feels heavy. A pause that feels uncomfortable. A moment where it seems like life has slowed down just to catch its breath. But this stillness is not emptiness. It is preparation. It is alignment. It is the universe clearing the path so nothing interferes with what is coming your way. You have reached the threshold of a chapter that is so powerful, so defining, so transformational that even your angels are urging you to remain present, steady, and open. Archangel Michael steps closer and his message comes through with the gentle intensity of truth. You have completed the hardest part of your journey. For so long, you carried weight that was heavier than anyone knew. You kept going even when your spirit felt drained. You showed strength even on days when you were breaking inside. You fought battles that left no visible scars, but they changed you at a soul level. Those battles were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to reveal you. And now the revealing begins. You have entered a season where life will start responding to your inner growth. Everything you endured has elevated your vibration. You no longer attract from your wounds. You attract from your wisdom. You no longer move from fear. You move from awareness. You no longer cling to what harms you. You release what blocks your peace. This shift, this rise, this awakening is the reason your reward is being delivered now and not a moment earlier. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something crucial. Your blessing required your evolution. If it had arrived any earlier, it would have slipped through the cracks of old patterns, old wounds, old habits. But you are no longer that version of yourself. You have shed so many layers that the universe now sees us all ready to receive, ready to expand, ready to step into abundance without losing itself. The future you once feared is now the future you were born for. Right now, you may notice strange emotional waves, moments of sudden anticipation, flashes of clarity, deep breaths that feel like release or quiet moments that feel like rebirth. These are spiritual symptoms of alignment. They are signs that your energy is syncing with the life that is approaching. They are confirmations that your soul recognizes the vibration of the blessings you are about to receive. And in this moment of shift, let your heart speak with intention. If these words resonate, if they stir something inside you, take a second to share this message, comment an affirmation that matches your spirit, and subscribe so you stay aligned with every revelation meant for your journey. These actions aren't just engagement. They are spiritual agreements. They are you saying, I am awake. I am aligned. I am ready. Archangel Michael now brings your attention to something deeply powerful. You are entering a timeline where your intuition will sharpen dramatically. You will know things without explanation. You will feel truth before it is spoken. You will sense opportunities before they appear. This is because the universe is enhancing your inner guidance so you never miss what is meant for you again. The confusion that once clouded your mind is fading. The fog is lifting. Clarity is opening like a sunrise breaking through long-standing darkness. You will also notice that certain people seem to drift away not through conflict but through natural separation. This is not rejection. This is redirection. Your frequency has risen so high that they cannot stay where you are going. And new people will enter your life. People whose energy feels familiar even if you've never met before. Souls aligned with your purpose. Souls who see your worth. Souls who resonate with your truth. This is part of your divine restructuring. Your circle is being transformed. So your future remains protected. Your path is now unfolding with precision. Opportunities will begin to appear rapidly. Synchronicities will increase. Signs will show up with almost startling accuracy. Repeated numbers, meaningful dreams, sudden ideas, emotional shifts. Everything is aligning to push you forward. You will feel as though invisible doors are opening everywhere. And that is exactly what is happening. Archangel Michael says that your reward will touch every area of your life at once. Emotional healing will rise. Financial stability will strengthen. Relationships will align. Purpose will sharpen. Confidence will return. Peace will settle in. And this shift will not come gradually. It will come like a wave. A wave that washes over every part of your life and leaves you standing in a reality that feels brand new. And the most extraordinary part, you will feel deserving for the first time in a long time. You will not question your blessings. You will not shrink. You will not doubt. You will not apologize for receiving. You will accept what comes with open hands because you finally understand that survival was not the end of your story. It was the beginning of your rise. Before this moment ends, Archangel Michael whispers one final truth. The window is open and your life is about to expand beyond what you once believed possible. You are stepping into a chapter where miracles are not rare. They are regular, where blessings are not distant. They are daily. Where joy is not temporary, it is anchored. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, let me open this moment with a line that rises like a surge of light through your entire being. When your spirit crosses a threshold, the universe rushes to meet you on the other side. And right now you are crossing that threshold. You may not see the doorway clearly yet, but you can feel your soul moving through it gently, powerfully, undeniably. Something inside you knows that life is shifting, that the old cannot follow you, and that what lies ahead carries the weight of divine timing. There comes a moment in every destined life when the universe stops whispering and begins speaking in unmistakable signs. You are in that moment right now. The signs are appearing faster. The feelings are becoming stronger. Your intuition is louder. Your spirit is more awake than ever before. This is not coincidence. It is connection. It is the alignment Archangel Michael has been preparing you for throughout every battle, heartbreak, and silent night you endured. You are stepping into a chapter where your heart will feel lighter for reasons you cannot explain. The knots in your chest are loosening. The heaviness you carried for years is beginning to dissolve. Even the memories that once felt sharp are softening, fading into a distant echo. This is because your soul is finally releasing the last pieces of what once held you in survival mode. You are transitioning from surviving to rising, from waiting to receiving, from enduring to embracing. Archangel Michael steps forward and his message comes with the clarity of truth striking through fog. Your reward is already in motion and nothing can stop what is meant for you. Now think about that. Nothing can block it. Nothing can delay it. Nothing can interfere. For the first time in a long time, the energy around you is moving in your favor without resistance. What once felt complex will suddenly feel simple. What once felt heavy will become effortless. What once felt far away will appear within reach. This is the moment your spirit has been preparing for. Every challenge carved strength into your soul. Every disappointment shaped your wisdom. Every loss expended your capacity to receive. You were never being punished. You were being prepared. You were never being puffed down. You were being positioned. Every closed door was guiding you to the one that opens now. And as these shifts unfold, you may notice your sensitivity increasing. You may feel emotions rising unexpectedly, not because something is wrong, but because your spirit is clearing space for the abundance coming your way. These emotions are not setbacks. They are signals. They are your soul stretching, expanding, preparing to hold more light than ever before. You are becoming the version of yourself who can receive without fear. Without doubt, without apology. In this powerful moment, I want you to breathe deeply and claim the energy surrounding you. And if these words resonate with your spirit, if they make you feel seen, understood, or awakened, then take a moment to share this message, comment your affirmation, and subscribe so you never miss the guidance meant for your soul. These actions do more than support the channel. They anchor your energy. They declare your agreement with the destiny unfolding before you. They connect your intention to the blessings coming your way. Archangel Michael now draws your attention to something deeply important. You are entering a season where supernatural alignment becomes your new normal. You will walk into rooms that feel destined. You will meet people whose presence feels familiar. You will attract opportunities that appear at the exact moment you need them. You will begin to understand that everything is connected, everything is guided, everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Your intuition will sharpen even more. You will know when to move, when to wait, when to speak, and when to stay silent. You will feel a magnetic pull toward the places and choices that elevate your life. And just as importantly, you will feel a gentle push away from anything that drains your spirit. This isn't fear. It is divine protection. It is Archangel Michael steering you away from paths that would have slowed your rise. You are entering a phase where your confidence returns in waves. Not the fragile confidence built on external validation, but the deep unshakable confidence rooted in knowing who you are and what you carry. You will no longer shrink yourself to fit into spaces that cannot hold your growth. You will no longer dim your light for people who fear brightness. You will stand tall because your destiny requires it. The reward approaching you is not random. It is intentional. It carries your name, your purpose, your healing, your elevation. It will show up in ways that surprise you, in timing that amazes you, and in forms that feel like answers to questions you asked years ago. Your blessing is coming with restoration so complete that you will no longer feel attached to the pain that got you here. You will look at your past with gratitude, not grief. You will remember your struggle without reliving it. You will step into your future without hesitation. Archangel Michael whispers another truth. What is coming to you is greater than what you think you deserve. But you do deserve it. You deserve peace that stays, love that heals, opportunities that elevate, abundance that flows, alignment that feels natural, joy that doesn't disappear. You deserve everything that was written for you before life tested your spirit. And before this moment closes, I want you to feel this next line in the deepest part of your soul. You have not even seen the beginning of what is about to arrive. What's coming is bigger, brighter, and more beautiful than anything you've imagined. Your angels are arranging encounters, clearing obstacles, opening gates, and strengthening your spirit so nothing stops your rise. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. My beloved child, let me open this moment with a line that arrives like a pulse of energy through your entire being. When your soul is ready, the universe unfolds in front of you like a path that has been waiting for your footsteps. And right now, that path is revealing itself piece by piece, moment by moment, breath by breath. You may not see the full road yet, but you can feel the shift, the quiet certainty rising from within you, telling you that everything ahead is about to change in ways you once doubted were possible. There is a powerful transformation happening inside you. It is subtle in moments and overwhelming in others. You may feel bursts of clarity followed by deep silence. You may sense sudden peace in situations that once filled you with worry. You may notice old fears losing their power, old memories becoming softer, old wounds beginning to feel distant. This is not coincidence. This is spiritual evolution. This is your soul stepping into alignment with the future that has been calling your name for years. Archangel Michael steps closer, and the shift in energy around his presence is unmistakable. His message flows through you like light breaking through a long night. You are walking into the version of yourself that was always hidden beneath the weight of your past. And that version of you is powerful beyond measure. That version of you is guided, protected, elevated, and awakened. That version of you does not shrink. That version of you does not apologize for being chosen. That version of you is ready, finally ready to receive the blessings that have been circling your life like stars waiting for your sky to clear. You have endured storms that shaped your spirit into something unbreakable. You walked through fire without losing your essence. You survived chapters that tried to convince you your story was over. But it wasn't. It was only beginning. Your resilience was not meant to keep you in struggle. It was meant to prepare you for greatness. You were not meant to stay in the darkness. You were meant to rise from it with wisdom that cannot be taught and strength that cannot be taken. And now something extraordinary is happening. The universe is shifting around you to match your inner transformation. You may notice strange moments of alignment, thoughts that manifest quickly, signs appearing repeatedly, people showing up at the right time, opportunities that once felt impossible suddenly feeling natural. This is what happens when your energy finally matches your destiny. The world around you rearranges itself to support your rise. Archangel Michael reveals that your reward will not come in fragments. It will come in waves. A wave of healing, a wave of clarity, a wave of opportunity, a wave of abundance, a wave of peace, a wave of expansion. This is not a single blessing. It is a divine flood. And you are ready for it because you finally understand your worth. You finally understand that you were never meant to beg for love, chase validation, or carry pain that was not yours. You finally understand that you are chosen, guided, and divinely supported. And if your heart feels this truth, if your spirit is awakening even as you read this, then make sure you share this message. Comment what your soul is claiming and subscribe so that you remain aligned with every message meant to elevate you. These actions are not just participation. They are declarations. They are energetic agreements. They say, I am ready. I choose my future. I accept my blessing. Before this moment closes, Archangel Michael leaves you with a final truth. A truth that will echo through your spirit long after these words end. Your life is about to shift so dramatically that even your past will no longer recognize you. The version of you emerging now is powerful, healed, aligned, and destined. Don't skip. My beloved child, let me open this moment with a line that feels like a revelation touching the deepest part of your soul. What you are walking into is not a continuation of your past. It is a complete rewiring of your destiny. And right now, that rewiring is happening faster than you realize. You may feel the energy around you shifting in ways that are difficult to explain. You may wake up feeling lighter or more aware or strangely emotional. You may sense something building inside you, something powerful, something inevitable. This is not uncertainty. This is transformation. This is the moment your entire life begins to rearrange itself to match the destiny that has always been yours. There is a sacred intensity around you now. A divine pressure that does not come to break you, but to mold you. Every part of your spirit is being sharpened, clarified, and elevated. You are shedding versions of yourself that were born out of survival. You are releasing old fears, old identities, old doubts that once kept you small. The person you were yesterday cannot survive in the world you are about to step into. Growth is pulling you upward. Destiny is pulling you forward. Your spirit is stretching into a future that feels too big only because it is finally your size. Archangel Michael steps forward with a presence that feels like the calm after a storm and the dawn before a miracle. He says to you with unshakable certainty, you are not rising by accident. You are rising because it is time. Time for your blessings. Time for your clarity. Time for your restoration. Time for your purpose to stop whispering and start announcing itself. Time for your soul to stand in the fullness of the light it has earned through every trial you have survived. For so long, you have felt like you were waiting for answers, waiting for signs, waiting for doors to open, waiting for life to finally make sense. But Archangel Michael reveals something you may not have realized. You were not waiting for your blessing. Your blessing was waiting for you. waiting for you to grow strong enough, wise enough, blind enough to receive it without losing yourself. And now the time has arrived. You are entering a chapter where what you once prayed for will begin appearing in ways that feel almost surreal. The things that used to feel out of reach will suddenly come close. The clarity you once begged for will begin showing up in your thoughts effortlessly. The opportunities that once felt scarce will begin flowing in abundance. You are stepping into alignment, and alignment is a magnet. It pulls everything meant for you directly into your path. Do not be surprised when people from your past resurface or memories rise that you thought you had moved beyond. This is not regression. It is release. Your soul is clearing anything left that could interfere with your rise. You may feel yourself questioning old situations with new understanding. You may see the truth behind relationships that once confused you. You may finally recognize why certain people left or why certain doors closed. This clarity is part of your liberation. And as this clarity grows, so does your strength. Your boundaries become stronger. Your heart becomes softer but wiser. Your intuition becomes louder. Your self-worth rises like a tide that cannot be pushed back. You begin to understand that everything you went through had purpose. Everything you lost was making space. Everything you survived was shaping you into someone capable of carrying the magnitude of the blessings approaching you. Now, Archangel Michael wants you to feel something in your spirit. The universe is no longer testing you. It is trusting you. Trusting you with abundance, trusting you with opportunity, trusting you with love, trusting you with expansion. This chapter is not about proving yourself. It is about receiving the harvest for seeds you planted long before you saw any sign of growth. The soil may have looked dry. The seasons may have felt harsh. But your roots were growing deeper than you ever imagined. And now your harvest is near. And as you stand in this sacred space between who you were and who you are becoming, I want you to declare your alignment with confidence. If your heart feels the truth of these words, if your spirit recognizes the shift happening inside you, then share this message, comment what your soul is claiming, and subscribe so you stay connected to the guidance meant for your rise. These actions align your energy with your unfolding destiny. They signal to the universe that you are not resisting your elevation, you are embracing it. Archangel Michael now reveals something profound. Your blessing will not just change your circumstances. It will change your identity, the way you think, the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. Everything will rise to match the life that is coming. You will step into rooms with confidence, speak with clarity, make decisions with wisdom, and attract opportunities with ease. You will live in alignment, not survival. Before this moment closes, hear this truth like a promise written directly into your spirit. You are closer than you think. What you sense is real. What you feel is true. What you are walking toward is already yours. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Let me open this final moment with a line that feels like the universe placing its hand gently yet powerfully over your heart. The ending of an old chapter is not the closing of your story. It is the opening of a destiny that has been waiting for you to be ready. And right now you are ready in a way you have never been before. Everything you have walked through, every tear you released, every lesson you learned, every fear you confronted has shaped you into someone who is finally aligned with the magnitude of the blessings approaching your life. You stand on sacred ground at this moment. Not physical ground, but spiritual ground. The kind of ground that forms only when a soul completes a cycle and prepares to step into something entirely new. You may feel it in the heaviness lifting from your chest. You may feel it in the sudden calm settling deep within you. You may feel it in the quiet certainty rising inside you, whispering that life is about to unfold in ways you never imagined possible. This isn't hope. This isn't luck. This is destiny waking up. Archangel Michael steps forward with a presence so profound that your spirit cannot help but recognize it. He speaks into the very center of your soul. You survived what was meant to destroy you. Now you will rise into what was meant to heal you. These words aren't symbolic. They are literal. Your survival was not an accident. It was evidence of divine protection working around you. Even when you felt alone, you were guided through storms that were designed to strengthen you. You were held through nights that were meant to refine you. You were never abandoned. You were being prepared. The preparation is complete now. The chapter of struggle is ending. The phase of delay is dissolving. The cycle of wounds repeating themselves is over. You are stepping into a moment of alignment where your future finally recognizes you, embraces you, and rushes toward you. And in this moment of sacred transition, your soul may feel both emotional and powerful at the same time. This is because endings and beginnings exist together for a moment, and you are standing exactly in that space. Archangel Michael reveals something you must hold close. Your blessing is not coming. It has already arrived in the spiritual realm. It is already written, already sealed, already released. What you are about to witness in your physical world is simply the manifestation of what has been waiting in the unseen. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed, every silent moment you endured has aligned into one powerful wave of destiny. This wave is not gentle. It is transformative. It will not touch only one area of your life. It will touch all of them. You will begin to see opportunities emerging in places that once felt blocked. You will feel a sense of clarity that dissolves years of confusion. You will attract people who genuinely support your growth and release people who no longer align with where you are going. You will notice your inner world shifting, becoming more peaceful, more stable, more intuitive. These are not random changes. These are signs that your spirit is stepping into its rightful position. There is a destiny written over your life, and for years it was waiting for you to step into the version of yourself capable of carrying it. Now that version of you is here, strong he of the wear line. You are no longer moving from fear. You are moving from truth. You are no longer surviving from brokenness. You are rising from wisdom. You are no longer tied to the limitations of your past. You are connected to the expansion of your future. Archangel Michael wants you to understand one final truth. The window is open, and what is meant for you is already stepping through. The timing is perfect. The alignment is perfect. The energy is perfect. And you are perfect in your readiness. For the first time in a long time, you are not being asked to fight. You are being asked to allow. You receive a trust to walk forward with the certainty that you are protected, supported, and guided. You may feel moments of emotion rising as you take this in. That is because your spirit knows these words are not just messages. They are confirmations. You have reached the end of a painful cycle. You have completed an internal journey of growth. You have healed wounds you never thought you would escape. And now you are stepping into a timeline where healing becomes your foundation, not your struggle. Your future is bright. Not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because you are finally aligned with the version of yourself who can handle, hold, and honor what life brings. You will no longer question your worth. You will no longer hide your gifts. You will no longer dim your light. You will walk forward with grace, clarity, and confidence because you now understand something that changes everything. You were chosen for this journey. And as this final message settles into your heart, feel these words like a promise sealed into your spirit. Your reward is being delivered because your soul has earned it. Not by force, not by desperation, but by growth, resilience, and the quiet strength you carry through every battle. Your story is not ending here. It is beginning here. And now, as you step into the life waiting for you, know this with absolute certainty. Something huge has been delivered to your destiny, and you are finally ready to receive it. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional.